Here's a foggy detail about Carroll Cove. I'm Ashe, your librarian, and the cove itself has pretty normal weather, with it raining some days, sunny on others. But oddly enough, the borders around town are always covered in fog. Even tourists say that they always find themselves lost in it on the road before ending up here. They've also complained about how this isn't Silent Hill. I mean, if only. Oh, to study those creatures in that town. They say that if you stand inside the fog without any protection, you'll start to hallucinate, seeing dead loved ones or hellish nightmare creatures, but that's just hearsay, since the people that do come back tend not to say anything due to their comatose state. Unfortunately, my grandpa won't take me there to see for myself, but from what I know, there's something there. Something big. Something hungry. It could even be something imaginary. Who knows? So, for today's little Q&A, I pulled a few strings and managed to bring us here to Crater Lake. I managed to rent out a ferry, and here's Chuck the Ferryman. Say hi! What a chatterbox. Just don't tell my grandpappy. Anyway, before we get into the questions, let me show you what happens when I step beyond the border of Carroll Cove, which practically happens all around it. It just so happens that the ferry is literally on the border right now. As you can see, you cannot see. Let me take a step out before anything happens. Oh, I don't remember being in this part of the lake. Not sure about that, since they don't always rule out disappearances with death, since most folks come back after a while, a long while, but not entirely the same, most of the time. Oh, that's not Slender Man. That's slightly elongated guy. But I mean, he's usually the one out there hunting influencers, but they've told me he's recently filed a restraining order against someone who was legally described as a yellow little thing? Maybe I should ask my pen pal to check it out. Oh, okay. What if that gas leak wasn't a gas leak, but something else? There were some birds that were left trapped in there after all, and people have been spotting some yellow birds around town, but something's off about them. They seem different, smarter, vigilant, and muscular. What if they have this hyper-intelligent civilization down there? I mean, I have evidence. That must be my grandpappy. Better head back before he checks out the office. What do you think? Let us know if there's anything you'd like to know about Carroll Cove.